Bombs were dropped on urban areas. Ukraine's president calling it a blatant campaign of terror. And while the fighting goes on, so does the exodus.
More than 100,000 Ukrainians a day are being driven out of the country, with many backed up in western Ukraine trying to make their way to safety.
But not everyone can leave. Damage to the infrastructure around the country has left thousands of people still in Ukraine without power or running water.
One Eagle couple says hearing that is heartbreaking because they still have many family members and friends in the country. Some are very close to the front lines of this invasion. Our Tristan Lewis joining us now with their story. Tristan, how is their family doing?
Yeah, Brian and Morgan, the Kravchuks, say fortunately all of their family members are alive, but says they are definitely in areas that are dangerous. Natasha Kravchuk has a large following on social media. She says she sometimes gets messages from people saying they don't know what the full extent of what's going on in Ukraine is. She and her husband hope by sharing their family stories, more people will become aware of what is the tragedy that's happening in Ukraine.
We have been in the Slavic community for a long time.
Celebrating and honoring their Ukrainian heritage is important to Natasha and Vadim Kravchuk.
We still have roots in the Slavic community. I grew up eating Ukrainian food.
Immigrating to the United States as a refugee from Ukraine when she was just 4 years old, Natasha celebrates her homeland the best way she knows, with food.
The Ukrainian cuisine is big in our home.
She and her husband have turned their traditions into a successful cooking blog, Natasha'sKitchen.com.
We share a lot of Ukrainian recipes and recipes that we enjoyed growing up, so it is very near and dear to our hearts.
Lately, they've been holding Ukraine and family still over there closer to their hearts.
It's been really difficult to watch what's happening.
As the Russian invasion continues, the Eagle couple worries about the safety of their family from thousands of miles away.
My cousin lives there. He's pretty much the same age as myself, and he has also 2 kids, and he's been drafted.
They say they're able to get updates from relatives, but it's not great news.
There are some parts where nobody can get to them right now because they're closed off. They're running out of food, running out of water.
It just rained the other day, so they were collecting rainwater to have enough to bathe themselves, since they haven't bathed for around a week.
Natasha says watching what's going on really hits close to home as a refugee.
We see the videos and photos of people at the border, and you can't help but see your family.
The Kravchuks know people in Ukraine want their country to remain a sovereign state. Natasha says they're fighting to keep that freedom.
I mean, Ukrainian people are definitely a strong people, and seeing them be so united in this time, it's really inspiring.
And the Kravchuks ask for everyone to do 2 things to support the people of Ukraine. Keep them in your prayers and also donate to organizations that are helping the country. Natasha suggests Samaritan's Purse, which is an international relief organization that has deployed disaster response specialists to help refugees in neighboring countries.
That country has faced so many crises over the last several decades. The fact that she was a refugee in the 80s and is now looking at the situation and going, oh my gosh, I'm reliving this.
And now these experts are saying that this refugee crisis that we're in right now, or that they are in right now, could be the worst we've seen in a long, long time.
Oh my gosh. Tristan Lewis, thank you.